Yes, well, thanks for joining us on our escape to nature as we are sitting here at Clo Dam. As you can see, this one elephant with his trunk, it's just lazing around this pan. Look at that. What a morning for this elephant, just enjoying this water here. He doesn't even have to do much. He's like, now that's what I call that's what I call a perfect morning for an elephant, lying down next to a waterhole, stretching and reaching into the little pan there, a little bit of water that's situated there, and trying to grab and drink some. The little one behind him is also causing a little bit of, I'm going to say, excitement now and again. Oh, he's also going to go lie down now. Oh my word, they're all enjoying a bit of a lie down here. We'll see what he's going to do. Maybe put his trunk over the other one. Let's see. Oh, that is so sweet. Almost reminds me of lions when they do lie down. There's always that contact between one another. So that is very, very sweet and all that. But yeah, what a great start for Escape to Nature. It is fantastic. And I think we are going to have a wonderful morning here at Madikwe. Of course, we are sitting at Madikwe Game Reserve here in the northwest of South Africa. But yes, I think we are going to have a fantastic. The weather is perfect as well this morning. But anyway, good morning, everybody. My name is Cedric, and behind the camera we've got Igor. So thank you for joining us.
Well, our three guys have just walked off the fence line and they've gone under a little sweet thorn, a very small one, and something has just tickled their interest. It was actually a hardy-dar that called. I don't know if it was that, but definitely something off to the west that they've taken interest in. I'm just wondering today, because it's going to be pretty hot today, we do know that it's going to head into the 30s. This shade that they're under isn't going to last long as that sun gets up. So they may move to look for better shade, which will probably be in the thicket, which will be moving a little bit further to the south from where we are. But anyway, for now, we've got a lovely view on them, and it's just a perfect pose, especially when all three of them are sitting up like that and focusing on something off in the distance. Remembering that cheetah have excellent eyesight, especially for the day when there's lots of light. They can also see reasonably well at night, but obviously more adapted to reasonably good light conditions. But these guys have also been hunting at night, and we have had full moon that came through, so there was obviously lots of light, even during the night hours. So that they've been quite successful during the darkness hours. Throughout southern and eastern Africa, there's one animal that many tribes regard as sacred. You'll find it painted inside ancient caves, engraved on flat rocks, and etched in African folklore. This animal is the eland, known as the animal of 1,000 legends. With its light colouring, African culture associates the eland with the sun. The Zulu name for the eland is Mpofu, a name which means the light-skinned one, the golden-skinned one, and the humble one. The eland is regarded as a brave but gentle animal. One fable tells of how the young son of the sun god was murdered by a group of wizards when he visited Earth. The sun god was furious and increased the ferocity of the sun, causing rocks to melt and rivers to boil. He demanded a human sacrifice of the most beautiful person in the land. A young princess was about to sacrifice herself when an eland appeared out of the burning bush and jumped into the fire pit in her place. Stricken with guilt, she too jumped into the fire. The sun god was so moved by this double sacrifice that he halted the sun's fury and blessed the earth with rain. The eland is also an important symbol to the Khoisan people and plays a major role in their beliefs. When in close proximity to these gigantic animals, such as what we are now, you can hear the little clicks that their toes make. And it is said that the Khoisan language, with its characteristic clicks, originated from this exact sound.
Watch as all these elephants are running now, all gathering up together. Okay, so what's happened here now, and it's the second time it's happened. What's happened here is as soon as the wild dogs are on the other side there under a bush, and the wild dogs were making that typical wild dog noise, that high squealing between one another, of course the communication between wild dogs. And as soon as they did that, you saw how quickly the females gather the young ones together, and they put the young ones in the center and for protection, and all of them. So the wild dogs are just on the other side there, under the bush. You can see them there, and they were just busy making a noise, and these elephants picked up on that noise. And oh, that was so incredible just to see how this whole thing just played out. Now all the families are together, like, you know, in their family groups, and wow, that was amazing. You can see them, look how they're all bunched up now. Oh, and we've got a female that just decided to go and have a rest here in this little open clearing. There you go. You're having a midday siesta, as it seems. Just like the camels, so when they do lie down, you'll find that they fold their legs in, and then they'll plonk their bodies down, and then of course they'll have their heads still raised up like that. But you can also see on the giraffe's ears, you can see it's a little bit white. There's a lot of white behind the ears. So many times you'll find it's as well on like hot days, because it's so high and always mainly above branches and sometimes in the sun. It just reflects the heat, so it doesn't kind of draw too much heat into or onto their body itself. So it does help them quite a bit. And I mean, you can see the one on the right is staring us down. Fantastic eyesight. But yes, no, definitely, and it's been a wonderful day. I think it's been a wonderful morning, a wonderful midday here in the Madikwe sun. And as you can see, some of the animals have just also decided to go for their little siesta for the afternoon. So there's all Mr. Zebra in the background. But yeah, as always, just want to say thank you so much for all the amazing comments and the amazing questions that you have sent through to us during Escape to Nature. It definitely keeps us on our toes, and it's always nice to educate everybody. Of course, we also get some education out of that, the sightings ourselves, so it's always quite nice. But yes, remember, this afternoon is a sunset safari, and once again I'm hoping that we are going to get some magical sightings. But yes, of course, from myself here on at Madikwe, and of course Eagle behind the camera, and from the directors and from the Wild Earth team, we wish you a wonderful day further from Escape to Nature.